What if I told you that Samsung just changed everything we know about tablets? I am talking about leaks so shocking that the entire tech industry is scrambling to understand what just happened. Today, we got our hands on exclusive inside information about the upcoming Samsung Galaxy Tab S12 Ultra. And fans, this is not just another tablet upgrade. This is the device that might finally make you throw your laptop in the trash. We are looking at a complete redesign that kills the notch forever. A titanium body that weighs almost nothing. And performance numbers that are making Apple engineers lose sleep at night. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why this tablet is about to flip the entire market upside down. So grab your coffee, hit that notification bell, and let's dive into the most exciting tablet leak of 2026. Let's start with the elephant in the room that has been driving tablet users crazy for years. That annoying notch at the top of the screen. You know the one I am talking about. For 3 whole generations, we have had to live with this little black cutout ruining our viewing experience. But Samsung finally figured it out. The Galaxy Tab S12 Ultra features something called under-display camera technology. This means the front camera is literally hidden underneath the screen. No notch, no cutout, no interruption. Just a pure beautiful screen from edge to edge. When you turn this thing on, it looks like you're holding a window into another dimension. The bezels have been trimmed down so much that the screen-to-body ratio feels almost impossible. But the real magic is not just what you can see. It is what you can feel when you pick this thing up. Samsung made a huge decision to switch from aluminum to grade 5 titanium. Now, I know what you are thinking. Titanium sounds expensive and heavy, right? Wrong. This material is actually lighter than the aluminum they used before. But here is the crazy part. It is also way stronger and more durable. When you hold the Tab S12 Ultra, it feels dense and premium, like you are holding a piece of aerospace engineering. For those of us who carry these tablets around all day, this weight reduction is a game changer. Your shoulders will thank you after long work sessions. Now let's talk about the screen itself, because this is where Samsung really went all out. They are using something called Tandem OLED technology. Picture this. Instead of one layer of pixels, they stack 2 layers on top of each other. The result is mind-blowing brightness and colors that pop off the screen. We are talking about peak brightness levels of 2,800 nits. To put that in perspective, you can use this tablet outside in direct sunlight and still see everything perfectly. Content creators, this is huge for you. No more squinting at your screen when you're filming outdoors. But brightness is just the beginning. This display covers 100% of the DCI-P3 color space. That means every single color you see is exactly what the creator intended. Whether you are editing 4K videos or just watching Netflix, the colors are perfect. Samsung also added something called nano-etched glass. This reduces glare without making the screen look washed out. The blacks are deeper than anything I have seen before. And when bright scenes hit the screen, they practically burn your retinas. The refresh rate goes from 1 Hz all the way up to 144 Hz automatically. When you are reading, it drops down to save battery. When you are gaming or drawing, it cranks up to 144 Hz for buttery smooth motion. Every swipe feels like silk. Every tap responds instantly. Under the hood is where things get really interesting. Samsung went back to Snapdragon processors for this one. But this is not just any Snapdragon chip. It's a custom-tuned Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2. The benchmark scores that leaked are absolutely terrifying. I am talking about multi-core performance that rivals Apple's M4 chip. And in some tests, it is even beating the upcoming M5. But here is where Samsung really flexed their muscles. They're offering a version with 24 gigs of RAM. Let that number sink in for a second. That is more memory than most high-end gaming laptops. You could literally open 100 apps, and this thing would not break a sweat. But all this power enables something called neuralink. Think of it as Samsung DeX, but powered by artificial intelligence. It manages your windows automatically. It organizes your files without you asking. It can translate languages in real time within any app. It feels less like using Android and more like having a personal computer assistant. If you are ever wondered whether a tablet can replace your MacBook, this is your answer. We cannot talk about a Galaxy Tab without mentioning the S Pen. The new S Pen Pro 3 has latency down to just 1.8 milliseconds. That means there is basically no delay between when you move the pen and when the line appears. It feels exactly like writing with a real pen on real paper. But the coolest new feature is haptic feedback inside the pen itself. When you are drawing with a pencil tool, you feel the texture of pencil on paper. When you switch to a paintbrush, you feel the drag of wet paint. It adds a whole new sensory dimension to digital art. The pen also charges magnetically on the side of the tablet, so it is always ready when inspiration strikes. Powering all this technology is a massive 12,000 mAh battery. Combined with the efficiency of the 3nm processor, this tablet can easily last 2 full days of heavy use. But the charging speed is where Samsung really impressed me. They jumped from 45 watt all the way up to 80 watt fast charging. You can go from completely dead to 50% battery in just 25 minutes. Perfect for those moments when you forgot to charge overnight. Even though it is primarily a tablet, Samsung upgraded the cameras significantly. The back has a 13-megapixel main camera and an 8-megapixel ultra-wide. But the real star is the new LiDAR sensor. This is perfect for architects, interior designers, or anyone working with augmented reality. You can scan entire rooms in seconds and create accurate 3D models. The front camera is now 12 megapixels and hidden under the display. Your video calls will look professional without that ugly notch cutting into your content. So when can you actually buy this thing? Based on supply chain information and Samsung's typical release schedule, expect an announcement in late summer 2026. The actual release date should be sometime in September. Now for the part everyone wants to know about: the price. The base model with 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage starts at $1,199. If you want the maxed out version with 24 gigs of RAM and 2 terabytes of storage, you are looking at $1,899. Yes, it is expensive. But consider this: it can replace both your tablet and your laptop. When you think about it that way, the value proposition actually makes sense. The Samsung Galaxy Tab 12 will represent the biggest leap forward in tablet technology we have seen in years. From the titanium construction to the under-display camera, Samsung addressed every major complaint users had. This is not just an incremental upgrade. It is a complete reimagining of what a tablet can be. The no-notch design alone is worth the upgrade for most people. But when you add the incredible performance, the AI-powered software, and that amazing display, you get something truly special. If you found this deep dive valuable, smash that like button and subscribe to stay updated on all the latest tech leaks. We will be following this story closely and will bring you hands-on coverage the moment these tablets hit the market. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Are you ready to ditch your laptop for the S12 Ultra? Do the titanium build and no-notch design win you over? Or is the price tag too steep for what you get? Let me know what you think, because I read every single comment. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.